A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 12, verses 1 to 8. Jesus was going through a field of grain on the Sabbath. His disciples were hungry and began to pick the heads of grain and eat them. When the Pharisees saw this, they said to him, "See, your disciples are doing what is unlawful to do on the Sabbath." He said to them, "Have you not read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? How he went into the house of God and ate the bread of offering, which neither he nor his companions, but only the priests could lawfully eat? Or have you not read in the law that on the Sabbath the priests serving in the temple violate the Sabbath and are innocent? I say to you, something greater than the temple is here. If you knew what this meant, 'I desire mercy, not sacrifice,' you would not have condemned these innocent men. For the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath."
Concluding the dialogue with the Pharisees, Jesus reminds them of a word of the prophet Hosea. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Addressing the people of Israel, the prophet reproaches them because the prayers they raised were but empty and incoherent words. Despite God's covenant and mercy, the people often lived with a facade-like religiosity, without living in depth the command of the Lord. This is why the prophet emphasized, "I desire mercy," namely the loyalty of a heart that recognizes its own sins, that mends its ways and returns to be faithful to the covenant with God. All of us are invited to the table of the Lord. Let us make our own this invitation and sit beside the Lord together with His disciples. Let us learn to look with mercy and to recognize each of them as fellow guests at the table. We are all disciples who need to experience and live the comforting word of Jesus. We all need to be nourished by the mercy of God, for it is from this source that our salvation flows.